Hello and a Merry Christmas. We're the Pride Collection, and we're delighted to share a tale set in the heart of a city blanketed in snow. Meet Ebenezer Grump, a soul with a chilly heart and reservations towards the LGBTQ+ community. On this Christmas Eve, 3 spectral visitors are about to weave a different twist into Ebenezer's story. Join us as we explore an LGBTQ+ adaptation of A Christmas Carol, where redemption and the true meaning of Christmas take centre stage. So get cozy, snuggle up and grab a cup of hot cocoa as we take you into the world of Ebenezer Grump. A Christmas Carol with a sprinkle of gay. In the heart of the city, where snow fell softly on cobblestone streets, there lived a soul named Ebenezer Grump. Ebenezer, a stern and closed-off figure, owned a successful business, but harboured a disdain for the LGBTQ+ community. His heart, once warm and open, had turned cold over the years. It was Christmas Eve, and as the snowflakes danced outside his office window, a chill settled within Ebenezer's heart. He shuffled through papers, uninterested in the holiday festivities that echoed through the city. As the clock struck midnight, a spectral figure, draped in a shimmering cloak, appeared before Ebenezer. It was the ghost of Christmas past. With a voice like a distant carol, the ghost beckoned Ebenezer to remember. They were transported to a long time ago, to a bustling city street adorned with rainbow flags. Young Ebenezer, with a twinkle in his eye and a heart full of curiosity, stood among the crowd. "Look closely, Ebenezer," the ghost urged. As the scenes unfolded like pages from a cherished book, Ebenezer witnessed moments of love and acceptance within the LGBT community. Friends laughing, families embracing, and couples holding hands. The air was filled with the warmth of unity. But then, a shadow cast over Ebenezer's younger self as he distanced himself from the celebration. The warmth of acceptance was replaced by a cold isolation that would shape his future. The ghost of Christmas past, its ethereal form shimmering like candlelight, turned to Ebenezer. "You were once part of this joyous tapestry. What led you to turn your back on the embrace of diversity and love?" Ebenezer, shaken by the revelation, could only watch as the scenes faded, leaving him alone in the present. The ghost of Christmas present, a jubilant figure adorned in festive garb, appeared before Ebenezer. With a hearty laugh, he whisked him away to the lively streets of the city. "Behold, Ebenezer, the present moment is a gift," the ghost declared. The city square was a kaleidoscope of colours, with LGBTQ+ flags waving proudly. Street vendors sold festive treats and laughter echoed through the air. But, as Ebenezer observed, he noticed a change in the atmosphere. The joyful scenes turned sombre as they approached a group of people standing outside a bakery. It was Tim, the humble baker, surrounded by friends and family. The atmosphere, once filled with celebration, was now tinged with sadness. Tim's father, a stern man named Mr. Cratchit spoke with a heavy heart. "Our beloved Tim has been ostracized for being true to himself. His heart is heavy with the weight of prejudice." Ebenezer, observing the pain he had caused, felt a pang of remorse. "Why have I turned a blind eye to the struggles of those around me?" he pondered. The ghost of Christmas present, sensing Ebenezer's inner turmoil, spoke with a tone both gentle and firm. "The present is a reflection of your choices, Ebenezer. Choose to embrace the diversity that makes this world beautiful." With that, the scenes shifted, and Ebenezer found himself alone in the cold again. As the clock struck 1, the ghost of Christmas future, a silent and imposing figure, loomed before Ebenezer. They travelled through a darkened city, silent and desolate. People passed by, indifferent to the world around them. Eventually, they arrived at a dimly lit room where a solitary figure stood in front of a tombstone. It was Ebenezer himself, the very embodiment of sorrow. The grave before him bore a name that sent shivers down his spine, his own. Ebenezer, gripped by fear, pleaded with the ghost, "Please, spirit, I cannot bear the weight of such a desolate future. Show me the path to redemption." The ghost of Christmas future, in a gesture of stern wisdom, pointed towards the tombstone. "The future is not set in stone, Ebenezer. The path to redemption lies in the choices you make today." With that, they returned to Ebenezer's office, where the clock struck 2, signalling the end of the spectral visitations. Ebenezer, awakened to the urgency of the moment, rushed into the snowy streets. The city was now aglow with festive lights, and the laughter of the LGBT community echoed through the air. He sought out Tim, the humble baker, and with genuine remorse apologized for the pain he had caused. "I see now the error of my ways, and I wish to make amends," Ebenezer declared. Tim, initially guarded, observed the sincerity in Ebenezer's eyes. Slowly, a smile formed on his face, and he extended a hand in forgiveness. The two walked through the city side by side, embracing the diversity that surrounded them. Ebenezer, once closed off, had learned the true spirit of Christmas, a spirit of acceptance, love, and unity. As dawn broke on Christmas morning, the city square was a mosaic of colours, and Ebenezer, now a changed man, stood among the LGBTQ+ community. The warmth of acceptance thawed his once cold heart, and he felt a profound gratitude for the redemption that had been gifted to him. But the story didn't end there. As Ebenezer visited Tim's bakery, he learned of the countless times he had turned away customers, ridiculed their choices, and even raised prices when he discovered their identities. Tim, a beacon of forgiveness, shared stories of sleepless nights and tearful moments as he struggled with the isolation imposed upon him by Ebenezer's prejudices. Ebenezer, confronted with the real consequences of his actions, couldn't hold back the tears. He listened to Tim's experiences, each word carving a deeper wound into his soul. The realization of the pain he had inflicted upon an innocent soul overwhelmed him. Together, they decided to spread a message of acceptance and love. Ebenezer became an advocate for LGBT rights, using his influence and resources to support organizations that fought against discrimination. Tim's Bakery became a safe space, a haven where everyone was welcomed with open arms, regardless of their identity. The transformed Ebenezer became a pillar of change in the city. His redemption was not just a personal triumph. It was a story that resonated with others, inspiring a wave of acceptance and inclusivity throughout Jolly Junction. And so, the classic tale of A Christmas Carol has been rewritten with a queer twist, reminding the world that the spirit of Christmas is a beacon of hope that can warm even the coldest of hearts. The story of Ebenezer Grump became a legend, whispered by the city's residents, with a mix of regret for the past and hope for a future where love triumphs over prejudice. As the city welcomes Christmas morning, a heartfelt thank you from us, the Pride Collection, for joining us on this journey. May Ebenezer's story remind us of the importance of the choices we make and the potential for positive change. In the spirit of the season, let's strive for acceptance, love, and unity. Wishing you a peaceful and Merry Christmas, filled with moments of authenticity and kindness. Here's to a future where compassion lives on and the echoes of transformation touch the hearts of many.